We're Tom and Damien, and we moved from Canada to save an abandoned chateau. This week at Château Poséidon, we bring the ironwork of our massive front doors back to its original state. We head out to explore the capital of our region, and Damien shares a full deep dive into his interior design plans for the entire first floor.
Oh, so sorry.
What's up?
I think I got the wrong way.
Okay. Oh, we had it flat.
No. Sorry. No. It was exactly that.
Okay,
it was
exaggerating.
exactly that.
Anyways.
It's a bit of an exciting day today. We finally received the equipment to use the sanding machine on the windows. So I'm using a window that I removed for the opening for the door, and that's going to be my sort of trial run, my practice. So I'll see how good or how terrible I am. Just have to first assemble a lot of equipment before we get to that. It's not easy. I'm trying to read the instructions, so bear with me as I'm trying to first assemble this whole thing. It needs a compressor, it needs a sandblasting machine, and then we'll get to work. So pray for me a little bit as I'm figuring it out. Okay, so yesterday I practiced on the wooden windows to see if I can do the windows, but right now the priority is to clean up the metal work, all the iron work that we can send to the people making the doors so they can insert them in the doors they're making. So that's the number one priority. So I practiced a little bit this morning. It looks like I'm not completely useless with that thing. It's quite the setup. So I'm gonna keep going and clean all of this, the metal work, and then I'm gonna start working on the windows from the inside as well in this room that we're talking. The reason I'm using this is because you can reuse this up to 5 times if you use something to sort of filter all the debris, all the stuff in it. So I'm gonna be reusing the sand, so I'm trying not to waste it or have it mix with any other. I vacuumed this room before, so we're kind of like really in my own mess. And now I'm gonna get to work and start doing that. So let's keep doing it. Number one thing, important, protection. Okay, so we are making progress. It's not as fast as I thought, but it's also not super slow. So I managed to complete 2 sides of this afternoon, as well as this full thing. We're going to be able to add the coat to anti-rust and then repaint them properly. It's just a little messier than I thought and going to take a little bit longer. I had some issues with the compressor, as I showed you, so that was sort of a little bit of a bummer, but overall I'm pretty happy with the result. It's clean, and we're going to get to repaint this starting from scratch, not just add another layer of paint of what they've done. So next step is to finish the rest, because that was one small, I've got another small, 2 big ones to complete, and then we ship them. That's done, and I can focus on the windows. Okay, now the next step is anti-rust. We want to apply a good coat here to protect the iron. What happened is I was doing this previously without the sandblaster. I don't know if you guys remember, we were sort of trying out to see which tool was the best, and we left it outside, and the whole exposed iron rusted overnight,
It's kind of like a bright orange. So not again. This time, as soon as it's without paint, we're adding this layer all over on both sides. We're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna paint it. And I actually cannot wait to show you the final results, because Damien picked such a nice color. It'd be beautiful. So more to come here, as we gotta let it dry first, but it's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so there you have it. This is the before, kind of rusty iron, and this is the after, cleaned out, ready to be painted again. Now what you see here, that color, is the previous anti-rust, which was kind of a coat of red. We don't particularly care to have it fully cleaned out, because this is repainted. We just needed to make sure that all the details were off, all the paint was off. And now this is my work on Monday, working on this one and get it to that point so that we can ship this and repaint it. Okay, so what step are we at right now?
It is the moment of truth. So the ironwork has been sanded, the anti-rust has been applied, and now we're gonna paint it. So these iron pieces are going in the front door of the chateau, and they were black, but we want something a little softer, and we thought the roof is made out of slate, which has this beautiful blue hue to it, and we want the gates to be kind of this blue-gray. So we chose this blue, which is pretty popular in France on houses and gates and stuff like that. So this is called Bleu Provence, and I'm a little nervous to see what it looks like, but you know what, if it's not good, we'll just paint over it. We'll try again. But I think it's gonna look so much softer, because the gates in this color with the doors being white, I think is gonna be a lot less heavy. Yeah, so let's see.
Let's find out. Wait.
Okay, so I prefer that.
Okay, all right.
Oh God.
Wait.
It's kind of like little splatters. That's not bad, but it's like a bunch of little, it feels very wet. Huh.
I don't know if I like that.
No.
I think I'm gonna go get a brush. So
Yeah.
we can,
Yeah. Or losing the details like that. So I think everything needs to be done with a brush. Just gonna check the color. It's
well, there's not much white left on that door, but
no. This door is dead.
look at it in full sun, because this door gets full sun.
I mean, it's nice with the stone. Can you put it against this wall right there? That's in the shade, just so we see. It's kind of like this grayish blue.
It's only 45 pounds, so take your time. Take your time.
I think it's nice. Okay. So now we need to figure out.
More drying days. We're gonna leave it a full week to dry.
Okay.
Then we'll see.
Hopefully it doesn't look as sticky next time we update you guys. All right.
Okay, so it's the end of a working day, but we're Friday and we're hosting some friends over. And I have been sandblasting all day. I'm covered. I feel like I'm one of the cast member from Dune. So I'm gonna try to clean myself up. The only thing is here, we don't have running water. The only running water we have is gravity and this thing. So pray for me as I'm trying to improvise a quick little shower post work. Okay, that's not too bad. How's the hair? Oh boy. I think it's fair to say I'm ready to host a dinner, right? That's the look. Okay. Now I don't have a towel, so I'll just run fast to try to dry myself.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday morning.
We are on our way to Château, which is the capital of the region where we live in. It's already almost noon. We took it a bit easy this morning. We stayed in bed until 9, just
unheard of for me.
Yes, he never stays in bed later than like 7.
Yeah.
Usually I always wake up in an empty bed. Always. But not this morning, so that was fun. And so we're going to see our friend who has this beautiful stand. He's a flower producer. He sells to many different chateaus.
So sorry.
What's up?
I think I got the wrong way.
Okay. I thought we had a flat.
No. Sorry.
Okay, we're back. We didn't have a flat, and we're actually not completely lost, so it's fine. So what were we saying? We were saying that we're going to our friend's flower stand, and then we're gonna have lunch with him, because once he's done the market, he usually has lunch in the village.
Yeah.
right?
So I think our intention was to get to the stand before he's sold out, and so we get to see his beautiful flower stand. But things happen, and we're just a little late today, so we're just gonna go have lunch with him and see him.
Talking about late, we can talk about what happened yesterday.
Sure.
So yesterday morning, we were scheduled to have an interview in Château, the town we're going to right now. But it was at 8:30 a.m. maximum that we needed to be there because we were going to be on a radio show, and we just could not be late. And I don't know why, but I really miscalculated the time it took to go there from my uncle's and aunt's place. And instead of taking 30 minutes, which is what I thought, it was an hour. We were supposed to leave at 7:30 to get there on time, and I was late by 25 minutes.
You're so not sharing all the story here. So the day before, I'm doing like a walk back, and I'm like, if we have to be there for 8:30 and we need an hour, so we leave max at 7:30. And Damien looks at me and he says, okay, 7:30, that works. The morning I wake up before, and at 6:30 I wake Damien up, and I'm like, it's 6:30, start getting ready, you have an hour, and we leave at 7:30 top. And I get the good old, yeah, absolutely no problem. I go and have breakfast, I start working on the YouTube video. I am not allowed to push him anymore.
No, you're allowed.
It's been established. I was not allowed to tell him, you're late, you gotta be faster, because it pisses him off. So I was like, perfect, I'm quiet. So I was working, 7:30, keep working, 7:40. I'm like, okay, he's just doing his thing, 7:50. I'm like, sounds like he doesn't want to go. At 7:57, I get out of the house and I'm like, you are aware that we're done. Like we will get there after the interview. And Damien looks at me and he goes, well, I'm ready.
Okay, it was not quite that.
It was exactly that.
You're
It was
exaggerating.
exactly that.
Anyways, I said it's my fault, my bad. We ended up just doing the interview still, but on the phone instead of in person. So you guys did not get content of us going to the studio and all that. I'm sorry, it's my bad. Get better at it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I have to. You actually just have to like push me a bit more, I guess. Now you're allowed.
Have this on record. I am allowed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go have lunch in Château. Dan.
So we got here just on time before it's wrapped up.
You've been around?
No, show me around.
Just my booth?
That's all I care about.
This is strawberry meat.
Strawberry's gone.
Yeah, well, there's
Ooh,
only this left. So
beautiful.
it's been a good market.
Well, that's awesome. I'm happy for you.
Look, I have to introduce you to Michel.
Welcome back to the first floor. So today I will take you throughout the different bedrooms that we have here. We have 4 ensuite bedrooms, with each a bathroom in the tower. They need a complete gut, you'll see that after. And then there's 2 rooms that have a powder room, and we need to add a shower in each of them so that we have 6 full ensuite bedrooms eventually. So we are in the corridor right now, and as you can see, it's looking pretty rough. Colors are not super fun, and we need to change that up. So right here you can see the flooring. This was renovated in the 60s, 70s, and it's vinyl flooring that's covering the wood plank. So we need to rip that out. We need to rip this out. This is wallpaper. It's not even paint. It's just yellow wallpaper with no design on it. So the plan is to paint the wood trims and the doors like a nice gray blue color. And then we will put some beautiful wallpaper here that is going to be, in the green, blue, beige tones. And then we will add a lot of gold accessories. So in terms of sconces, there was a light here. And then I'm going to find a really big antique mirror to add here with a little console table. When you walk up the stairs and turn into the corridor, you will see a reflection of the chapel that's right behind me. So a lot of color will pop already right here. Now we can go to the first bedroom, which is the honeymoon suite. And there's a lot to do there, but I think we can make something really, really nice. So the idea here, we're in a corner of the chateau. So you have a window here, the bathroom right there. This space here is the living room for the honeymoon suite. So this will be a space where the bride and the bridesmaid or the groom and the groomsman get ready here. There's going to be a makeup station, a big tall mirror right there so they can look at their outfit. A nice couch here, they can play some music, get ready. And the idea is to put this very nice wallpaper that I found that is also in the similar tones as the hallway. So we're talking about this green, beige, gold, and there's going to be arches that are going to resemble outside a little bit. So you can see it right here. I'm putting a picture. And I think it's very whimsical. In a chateau, you need something that is different, right? And when I saw this wallpaper, I thought, wow, this is going to be perfect for the honeymoon suite. In terms of the bathroom is in a turret right now. We said that we would keep a color of each of these bathrooms. So this is blue and pink. It's very much 60s, 70s renovation, and it shows. So there's a bit of work to do. We will keep the blue, not necessarily this blue, but this bathroom will be in the blue palette to go with the rest of the suite. We're gonna have a great standing tub that's gonna be facing the bottom of that window, right there. a nice standing tub, as well as a vanity on the left side, and then the toilets are probably gonna stay where they are. So this will be a great bathroom. Now, if you walk with me to the bedroom here is the only bedroom that has rounded ceilings, which is quite special, and it's the only place like this in the chateau. When I saw this, I thought right away, this ceiling needs to be unique, and I found a very, very cool wallpaper that is kind of a sky, so with clouds and maybe little angels, so that would be on the full ceiling. Now, for the rest of the bedroom, we're keeping the same kind of color palette. So these very rich, elegant details with some silk over the bedding in blues and greens and golds. We're gonna add a beautiful, very tall mirror. You can see the imprint of the mirror that went almost all the way up to the ceiling. So very nice mirror here. These are remnants of the wallpaper, which we will try to keep. We said that on Instagram, you know, this is the only place in the chateau where you can see that many layers of wallpaper. And it's pretty cool to see all these eras, and people were just plastering them one on top of the other. And it's the only place in the chateau that's like that because there was this huge mirror covering it. The rest of it, they removed it and just layered this really nasty wallpaper over. So we will keep it somehow, make sure that it stays in history. So this is for the honeymoon suite. Now let's go to a smaller bedroom, which is going to be the pink and orange bedroom. This is not the biggest of the bedrooms, but something cool about it, it has double doors. So it has a really wide frame. It's good to keep the heat and privacy. So the inspiration behind this bedroom was the fireplace. The fireplace is really, really nice. It's this marble that has like a little bit of orange, a little bit of pink. So I thought, why not design the room after this fireplace and make it beige, pink, and orange bedroom. So colors will be soft, elegant. So all the frames here, the window frames will be this cream color, and then we will have a very nice blush pink and light orange mixing together with different fabrics like silk, maybe some velvet to create beautiful different textures, colors, and yeah, and then obviously some gold details. Like on top of every single fireplace, I will source a very large antique gold mirror because that's probably what it was before. And we have a storage here, big closet, as well as another bathroom in the turret. Now this bathroom is green and purple. It's not gonna match really well with the color that I'm planning for the bedroom, so this bathroom might be a pink bathroom. Yeah, now we're going to the twin bedrooms. There's two of the same. Come check it out. And now we're entering one of the twin rooms. We call it the twin room because both of these bedrooms that are back to back have a big alcove where they used to put the bed frame. This was used to mainly have like drapery around the bed and make it really like a little cocoon. So this bedroom has had some water damage that we will take care of. Nothing is wet anymore, so that's good. But the focus in this bedroom will really be the bed. So the alcove will be one color. It's gonna be a nice deep blue. We're gonna have a very cool design for the bed frame. This is one of the most important part of the bedroom, and I want the focus to really be on the bed. And then we will have some nice drapery around. We'll find the floor again, which we can't see right now. And then right in front of the bed, we'll have a very big gold mirror under this beautiful fireplace that is intact. One of the few that has not been broken. I'll find also a nice big chest of drawer to add here. And then currently we have a powder room and there's a closet on this side. We will turn the closet into a shower room. And the idea for the twin bedrooms is that this bedroom is blue, but the bathroom will be yellow. And the other twin room will be the opposite. So the bedroom will be yellow, but the bathroom will be blue. So I think that's a cute little, for the twins, I think it's perfect. Again, this brown will disappear. We'll make room for fresher colors, brighter colors. Now we can go to the other twin room. Again, these double doors. There's a little bit of things to pick up on the floor. If you just come here and look at those three colors, you can see that someone really liked fluorescent color. That yellow, pink, and then the green, quite something. So this bedroom will be the yellow bedroom. So I found an inspiration picture online and I thought it was so cool. So this will be the perfect bedroom for it. Again, this brown will be kind of a cream, making it lighter, and this will be a very rich yellow with some fabrics, probably some silk if we can find. And it's really gonna be a little piece of sun inside this alcove. And the powder room and the shower will be in the blue tones. So a little surprise when you open the door here. I'll probably have the door painted in blue on the inside, really make a blue little cabinet that will be a nice contrast to the yellow in the alcove. I don't think I have to repeat. Big gold mirror here, nice paintings, maybe a painting also here. I've seen that on a few design and I like the idea of having the fabric on the back wall. You have a sconce here and then you have a little antique painting right under. Let me know if you like it in the comments. We're going into the last two bedrooms of the floor. We're on the fourth bedroom. We have two more to check. This bedroom is a little larger than the two previous that we just saw, and it has a corner. It's kind of a corner unit, if you can say. There's room for a bigger bed here, and I think the bed is going to be right there. I saw inspiration pictures also, and I love red, but it's not always easy to blend with everything else. I saw a very cool red bed, and then the room is kind of a pale blue. So really this juxtaposition of the red and blue, which reminds you of the bathroom, which is currently pink and blue. So if we can give a little homage to these color choices. Obviously, this is rotten, but I think it would be really nice. Tom, you want to keep this bath?
No.
Not keeping that. We'll fix that fireplace and probably find also a wallpaper. I really do love wallpaper, and when I find a nice one that fits within the room, it's just amazing. So if we can find a bluish wallpaper to go with this red bed, it's going to be a big statement. I don't know if Tom's on board, but once he sees the picture, I think he might be. Let's go to the last bedroom. This is the last bedroom and one of my favorite fireplaces on the entire floor. It's a style of fireplace called Pompadour, and it's when you see this kind of design here, that's when you know it's a Pompadour fireplace. So this bedroom took inspiration from the color of this bathroom. Not all the colors, there's some pretty bad ones in there, but overall it's green, and I think this would be a very nice, rich green bedroom. And green and white, chef's kiss. So the bed we'll put here. We will block this door. This is currently a walk-in closet that connects between two bedrooms, but we don't need that. So we will add a chest of drawer or something like that here for people to be able to put their clothes. Close this wall here, and then we will have a bed just like so. We also, well, not we, I would love to have a 4-poster bed, a green 4-poster bed in this bedroom. The ceilings are tall enough, and I want something a little dramatic. Like I say, the bed is often what, you know, your eye is attracted to it right away. So I want something that's like impactful, effective, and just dreamy. You know, you're in a castle, it needs to be dreamy. So yeah, greens all over here. I think we're done the tour. Let us know in the comments what you liked. If you have any other ideas, we're open to reading them. I don't know if I'm gonna take all your suggestions, but you know what? I love to read them, and sometimes you guys have amazing ideas, so I might change my mind. Thanks for touring.
We wanted to dedicate, I think, this episode to our dear boy James, who unfortunately passed away yesterday.
It's been very, very hard. We've had him since he's a little baby. He was 3 weeks old when we got him, and we learned a day before we moved to France that he had this incurable cancer. We already felt so bad to make him travel with us all this way, but he had a very nice last 2 months here where he experienced going outside. He was outside all the time. And yeah, we did everything we could to make him not feel pain. And, you know.
Yesterday, it was time. We brought James to the vet, and he just closed his eyes for the last time, staring at the window outside, because our boy loved the outdoor.
Yeah.
And he's just been with us for 10 of our 15 years together. He lived in Montreal, Vancouver, and now France with us. So it's a big loss. So we just wanted to dedicate this episode to our big boy and say that we love him very much and hope that he's watching over us and this crazy project we're doing now.
He's our little angel now.
Yeah.